Guys, and we'll be right with you. One wonders how these limitations will work. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and we're moving right along with our incredible supers. And this time we're going to do my favorite incredible super, Elastigirl. Now I just want to say, to be honest, there are, like I said, every time I do a custom, there's going to be limitations to making it. It won't be perfect, but I just try to make it the best as I can for what I have to work with. So yeah, we're going to make my favorite superhero from the Incredibles franchise, Elastigirl. And without further ado, let's get inside there and do our best. Oop, there we go. So I believe, now I've got 4 forms for Elastigirl because she has like multiple suits. So let's take a look. Wherever is it? Did I not create I guess I didn't. Alright. If I didn't, I'll just make one now. I'll get rid of Downburst because he's kind of I don't really like Downburst that much. So just getting rid of this stuff here. Now we're going to do casual Elastigirl, where she's got her normal clothing on. Then of course the family outfit, and then you want to do the Glory Day, the Golden Age of superheroes, and finally the Incredibles 2 suit from DevTech. Which is probably the best looking of them, I will admit. That's just me though. Nothing to shame on the family suits, but they're all identical. There's not really much we can do with it. But yeah, going to hit the randomizer and let's create Elastigirl. Starting off with getting rid of the weapons if you have one. And of course we can now move along to the appearance. Going on to the attachments and get rid of any of the attachment gear. Let's see here. Going out, I need to get rid of the cape. Yep. Moving on now to the first form we're gonna make is Elastigirl in her casual clothing, so this will be easy. Well, basic human face. She's kept herself young. So if I can find the young head. Let's try custom head 12. And if I back out, go to wrinkle decal and match it to that covers up the wrinkles. And her hair is dark brown. Sorry about that, was my phone. But yeah, moving along. Her lip color is a bit of a... I think that's the right... Yeah, we'll go with this. It's one step darker from... It's like the second one that matches. It's the second lip color. So you want to make sure that it's right next to the human skin one. But yeah. Moving out now, we're gonna go to where was it? We need to pick a hairpiece. And there's always this option, which you could go for. After the live stream, we're making my favorite incredible super, Elastigirl. So far so good. Might be this one. Yeah, it might be the curled one because she's got like a flick to her hair. Her hair is very dark. Let's just check these extra hair pieces. I guess another option could be Terra's hair. But I don't think I like that one as much as I did the other one. Yeah, I do see this one being more Elastigirl's thing, so I'm gonna stick with that. And then we're gonna go on to do the arms. And she's gonna have a shirt. And so we're gonna go for the sleeve arms, and you wanna pick a color, I guess when it comes to her casual clothing, it doesn't really matter. So I'll just pick a, what is that, like a really light green. And of course you want human skin for the lower part of her arms. Now for the hands, of course. Oh, one back. Body piece. Of course we want a shirt, so body free. And of course we want to match it with the shirt color. Well, that's the neck area. So there we go, there's the neck area done. And make sure you pick that really light green so you can have that shirt going on. And yeah. And I guess the last thing you could do is do the outline. Oh, actually no, you can't. But we'll get rid of the logo on the shirt because we don't need one yet. And then we can go on to the hips for the jeans. So going to Captain Boomerang. And of course pick a jean color. And then move on to the legs for Music Meister. And of course make sure they match your belt color. And there you go. And now we can go on to the hit impacts. We will pick, we'll make sure we'll pick a good one. I think 2's okay. And I suppose white would be a nice color. Oh, and don't forget that hit impact. Change it to a more whiter color. Now going on to the abilities for Mrs. Incredible, and that will be starting with hold square on lunge attack. You can't really make her stretch, to be honest, but we can try and work around it. What else could we do? Mrs. Incredible does have like she has got a good senses, because if you've seen The Incredibles 1, she did detect the guards. So I will show you she is very much an aware character. So I will put the tap circle on for that. And I guess I could put a destroy mode on. Nope. Yeah, number 2 makes sense. And now we can back out now and go to X and pick the double jump. Number 3 makes perfect sense for her flexibility. And of course we can move along now. No hyper jump needed for this character. Going to the skill set. Now I would want to add the gravel, but we don't really have an option to, because they just give us a gadget, and her power is more stretching. Technology, because she can fly jets. Acrobat definitely makes sense. No, other flying. I guess wall climbing because of her stretchy powers. X-ray vision because she's very aware character. But I guess the X-ray vision would make sense, so she's not like Superman kind of thing, so I'll turn that off. Tracking, I guess, because she did track her husband on New Madison Island. Illumination, and very good at stealth. Perfect. So I think I did a decent job, even though I couldn't make her stretch powers, I think I did her some awesomeness. Going on to personality now, health. I will pick red, I guess. And of course standard health. Voice 5 seems decent. And let's not forget, I will put stars on for Mrs. Incredible, and animation of course being cool as you do. Moving on to now basic information, hero affiliation, I guess the Justice League she would join. Seems like the right thing to do if she's a solo cat. But yeah, going on to name, of course, Elastigirl, Elastigirl. I'm just going to put one of her names instead of both of them because I don't think I can fit both names. So Elastigirl, there we go. I guess I should also put maybe Helen Parr, but Elastigirl is probably a better name to put in. So yeah, save the character. And there is Elastigirl in her human form. So luckily now that I've got her skill set out of the way with, I don't need to make that for when I do her other forms, but we're just going to show off her powers real quick. Got the fighting, got a lunge attack, just go somewhere. Yep. Got like a sense. Got a slam attack. What else we got? There's the detective mode because of her sixth sensing. And she's got like a targeting lunge charge. And of course the fighting. Awesome. And of course the acrobatic moves. And yeah, this is her human form. Now we're going to make her first suit, which is the Golden Age. This is incredible. Well, her hair was a bit longer back then, and she had like the Dynaguy colors, the red and white. So if I can just, I think it's over here, because that's where I had downburst. Yeah. Going to appearance then, starting off with the head, and going to accessories, looking for masks. Let's see, mask 2? Yeah, mask 2 is just about right, and of course make sure that's red for the mask. And of course we want to change the hair now. Hair's a bit longer. It's tucked back like this, but it's flicked to one side like that. So I guess this is the hair we would pick, but no, it wouldn't be that one because that hair, it's meant to be tucked at the back. So knowing that, I'm gonna go, where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna use bushy long because her hair's meant to be pulled back. And her hair was a bit more of a ginger back then, so yeah, we'll go with the orange hair. Moving on to the suit, of course. Make sure we have those gloves created, so going to basic white, and of course if we scroll across to red for the lower part. So yeah, make sure that you have color 2 red. Then of course hands goes to red as well for the gloves. Then now we can make our first custom body piece, or second custom body piece. Of course we need it white. So if I just get body 7, make sure that is white, and the I guess the lines could be grey, and to indicate where the lines are for the costume. And backing out now, going to her symbol. Let's see, it's like a circular logo, so Deadshot would work, Condiment King would work, any sort of circular logo. I guess Deadshot's more of a closer one, so I'm probably going to use his logo for that. It's a white logo. What else about it? That's simply it. The logo is white. Can I change the color? I'll make it like a lighter grey or something. Just to make it more iconic. Yeah, I have been thinking about those, but I don't really... Yeah, okay. I've actually done Doctor Who in my older game, so I can do him or her. Well, I should say her nowadays. Again, so sure, I will do Doctor Who. I will add that to the list I have. I'll just got the list up real quick. Let's see. Now if I go there, we can check the list of requests, and I can add it to there. Here it is. And that your request is number 7 on my list. There we go. Done. Right, let's carry on. Going on to the hips now. Of course we want this for the pants, red. And now we can go on to the white, and we need white and red. So let's just check these out, see if there is a color combo. Probably not. There very rarely ever seems to be. That's about what we're looking for, but the Calendar Man stuff with the white stripe seems to bog it down, so can't really use that. So just do the red for the boots on color 2, and there you go. And that's our second Mrs. Incredible, and I've already done her powers, so I can just save that. And yes, we've done another. I think this one came out pretty well. Same powers applied to the character. Holding circle, tap circle to her sense. If you're trying to guess which console I'm using PS4. If that's what the question is meant to be about. But then hold square, of course, is your targeted lunge. If I can do it right, there you go. And of course, fighting. Oh, she actually hit Thunderhead. And yeah, this is the Glory Days, Mrs. Incredible. Or Glory Days Elastigirl, I should say. Next, we're going to make her second appearance, which is the family suit. The iconic family part, our suit, so that'd be awesome. Look to the live stream, we're making Mrs. Incredible, or aka Elastigirl. Already done her Glory Days suit, so now we can make her second image. Well, I've actually done 2. Yeah, I've done 2. So, yeah. Next is number 3, the common Incredible suit. So we need to change her hair again. There it is. It is the curled hair. And of course, make it dark brown again. And of course, we're going to go back to heads and change the mask color to black. And now we can move along to the costume. Costume, of course, is iconic colors as it is. You want red for the upper area and black for the gloves. Sure, I'll make a Roblox figure. I will need to look that up, because you'll need to tell me who the main character of Roblox is, if there is a main character of Roblox. Let's see, going to bodies, I will need the... change that to red, of course. And of course we want the black outlines to indicate where the lines are in the suit. And of course you want the Incredibles logo. I guess the closest thing to that would be the Batman logo, because of that. Oh, it's not like a circle, it's like a rounded oval. But if we had to get that, we could also use yellow. So I might use that more in this than the others. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll stick with the circular logo. And now of course we can go down a bit for the pants. So yep, make sure that it's black for the pants. And of course we're gonna check for these legs and see if we can find black pants and red, but I don't think we'll find it because it's very rare, like I said. Nope. So here we go again, going to the boots stuff, and of course make sure the leg area is red, and of course the boots are black, of course. Awesome, it's already iconic. And since I've already done the abilities, I can save the character. So remember, if you just popped in here, make sure you go on earlier in the video and you'll see what abilities I added for Mrs. Incredible. I think Mrs. Incredible came out very well looking. So this character from Roblox, I'm guessing, doesn't have a name. But yeah, same abilities apply. Fighting. There's the detective mode if you tap it. And then you've got the running, charge, destroy mode. And of course the targeted lunge, if I can get it right. There you go. And of course, there you go. The slam attack. So that was Mrs. Incredible. Now we can work on to do the final one. Yep, final one. Which is Incredibles 2 appearance, where she has the silver suit from DevTech. I'm happy that they gave Mrs. Incredible more to do, because she didn't get much to do until the end of the first movie, so that was nice. Overall, I think that was a good sequel. It was a good sequel, I think. Some people think it's not as good as the original, but then again, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as the original. I was expecting it to be a nice follow-up sequel, and what I got was a decent one, so I'm happy with it. Let's see. I need to change just the suit, so means we can go to the arms, and we have to pick both arms, and we want to have this color just changed to light grey. Or like it's like the second lightest grey, and then we can get the glove color still the same. So yeah. Then going on to not hands, body piece. All we need to do is just change the suit color, and that will be now, of course, the second darkest grey, and the logo I guess is now red for the. Oh yeah, look, that's the wrong thing. Stick that to black, and if I can go to emblems, there we go, and go to upper bit, and there it is. Make sure that is red for the logo, and now we can back out. Now go to what were the pant colors? I'm guessing they were black. Yeah, they're black. It's just the logo itself that is that. And of course, final thing to do is make sure that these are this second lightest, second grey at the bottom, and of course you want the black boots. Now to be fair, Mrs. Incredible's boots are meant to be way higher than that, but you know, limitations, what you gonna do? Yeah, save that, and there we go. It looks more stealthy, this suit does. Would I say this is my favorite suit? I think I would, since because it adds something new to it. I just want to look up to see. Let's see here. There's the fighting. Objective mode. Targeted lunge. Seems... I'll get Dyna Guy out as well. I'm just trying to see if I got that suit right. So we're looking for... I want to make sure that that suit is right. Because I don't want to make it... See if those are black. Wait, the suit... No, she doesn't have black pants apparently. Yeah, I looked this up. She apparently has a red belt, right? And grey there, okay. So if we just go back in real quick. I almost had it right, I was very close. So all we have to do is... I knew it was something. I felt an off feeling, but I got it really close. So going over here real quick, going back to appearance, we just want to change the hips to match the central color, grey. And that is like, you can either pick whichever grey you want, really. Actually, going back again, the belt, there is a belt area and that's red. So, but you don't want to change that because it all depends if you want to have the belt showing or not. And since I guess I could add the belt more than I want the pants grey, because I just want more colour than aside from the grey suit, so I'm going to do that. So it's all a matter on your choice really. You can either have a grey hip piece or essentially a red one, depending on what if you want. But I just want to have a bit of red there because I felt the suit's missing a bit of that flair to it. So I'm going to go with that. And of course, yeah. Okay, there we go. We finally perfected the suit in the way I got it right too. Yep. So fighting, detective mode, targeted lunge, all those fancy acrobatics and all that stuff. I guess the last thing to do is might as well get Plastic Man out. I wish you could have his abilities, because that's essentially what Elastigirl is meant to be like. But yeah, this has been my shot at doing Elastigirl from The Incredibles, and next super we will be doing after her. Now to be honest, I don't have the list right up right now, but you'll know it soon enough when the video comes out. So yeah, there's more superheroes to come in The Incredibles, supers, and who knows what super it'll be next time. See you guys in the next one. I don't know which super it is, but I'm looking forward to making it. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any requests, please put in the comments down below, and be sure to make it when I get the time. Peace out, guys.